Rolling Thunder Publishing presents Rory, Finding His Match by P.J. Fiala. Narrated by Rose Dioro and Troy Duran at Brickshop Audio, Inc. Chapter 1. Driving through the eastern side of town, dog-ass tired and ready for bed, Rory glanced over at the gas station parking lot as he neared the intersection. Suspicious of what looked like a drug deal going down, he quickly turned into the lot, directing his headlights at two men exchanging a tiny bag for money. Stopping close to the men near the convenience store, Rory exited his vehicle and began walking toward them when they took off running in different directions. Choosing to follow the man who'd taken the money, he kept pace the best he could, but he was losing ground to the spry, lanky drug dealer who was likely scared and surely not interested in spending the night in jail. He was likely a low-level dealer, but with enough pressure, sometimes these guys gave up a higher-up or two. A gunshot rang out, then another. Driving behind a dumpster, which provided some cover but likely not enough, he glanced around the side in the direction of the shots. His heartbeat quickened, but luckily his senses seemed to intensify as the adrenaline pumped through his body. Seeing the flash of dark clothing duck behind the long stone apartment building before him, he crouched low and squat-walked to the side of the building, then slowly moved in the direction of his perp. His gun was out and pointed before him when his ears heard a slight crunching of feet on gravel. Slowly raising himself up, he pointed his gun toward the corner of the building and sent up a quick prayer to be spot on today. No accidents. A gunshot sounded and a bullet hit the building about a foot above his head from the direction his perp had run. Quickly dropping to the ground, he slowly let out a breath, inhaled again, and scrambled to the edge of the second apartment building, adjacent to Longstone, which he thought was the direction of the shot. Standing quickly and twisting his body so he was leading with his right hand holding his gun, he moved around the building, the brick walls scratching his back as he hovered close. Movement from the shadows just a couple of feet in front of him and a flash of metal aimed at his head had him leveling his gun back at his new target. "DEA!" she half-whispered, half-yelled. Her voice was tight, her emotions likely as high as his. "Leonard Station PD," he responded, then wondered where in the hell a DEA special agent had come from and why. Leonard Station PD didn't have the luxury of a DEA agent's help. They stood for a few seconds, each assessing the other, guns leveled on the other, emotions still high. She stepped into the sliver of light that shone from the overhead streetlights, and he damned near dropped his weapon. Familiar eyes stared back at him, the hypnotic green he remembered from...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?